Hello?
So sweet.
Hi. Hi,
Uh,
Seth.
been living in this thing.
Look, um, desperate times call for desperate measures. I had a few too many existential crises to actually get any work done.
Yeah, it's are you
It's
broke?
it's a work in progress. What do you want?
You,
What are you here for?
well, oh, first off, I'm here to make sure you're doing okay, cause yeah, obvious reasons.
Uh,
But I came here for another reason as well, cause you know, things we can talk about things. uh,
then speak.
Trying to put things into words right now, sweets. It's more complicated than you think. So.
Complicated.
You,
Nothing's happened on this server.
I mean, are you sure about that?
Yeah,
Are you sure
Seth,
about that?
please.
Right.
Nothing. It's the same. Everybody's
Sweet.
building houses. It's all. They have their pets, they have their houses, they have all their little chests filled with goods. It's all the same. Nothing exciting has happened.
You sound bored.
You don't say. This right here, this is the most exciting thing that's happened to me all day.
Actually, that's it. Fighting a green man is the only exciting thing that's happened to you all day.
And you. You're pretty exciting.
Thanks for saying on my head.
We're gonna pretend that didn't happen.
All right. Well, sweets. Little places like this, eventually bigger things are gonna happen. You realize that, right? You understand the things that could happen here. Go inside your little shack now.
Those kind of things don't happen unless we make them, Saf.
And why don't we make them?
Because those kinds of things come with sacrifices and with evil.
Are you not willing to make sacrifices? And what's the definition of evil? You know the definition.
That feels rhetorical.
But Sweet. Evil, it's not just thing that you can just face on someone and say, "Oh, you did a bad thing. You're evil now." Kick them out. Evil can be many different things. Even the nicest people can be considered evil. Depends on who's writing the story. And being quote unquote evil such a bad thing? Like, so what's the worst that can happen?
Seth, look. I've come to terms with the fact that the bad people, the villains, are the ones who are remembered. Because heroes, it takes so much for them to do good. So much good to be remembered, and even then, they're not remembered until after their death. Heroes aren't remembered until they die, and I'm not ready to die. I've accepted that. It's a hard truth, but the truth nonetheless. But Saf, I don't want to become evil. I'm not a bad person. I'm just someone who doesn't want to cease to exist after they die. I'm someone who wants to be remembered. It's simply put. But
How
I
are
don't
you
want
going to be remembered, Sweet? How are you going to be remembered? How are you going to be remembered? Because you've done nothing here. You have a fucking shack. How are you going to be remembered? The only people here that have made any impact thus far are maybe B. She's made farms a community mine. Nobody else here is going to be remembered. So tell me, Sweet, how are you going to be remembered?
I don't know, Saf. I don't know how to be remembered.
You seem lost, Sweet.
You could put it that way.
Let me help you.
How, Saf?
I have plans for this place, Sweets. I have things I'm gonna accomplish here. And you were talking about how you want to be remembered. Well, come with me and you're definitely gonna be remembered. Just parkoured over your house.
Very proud of you. Saf, this isn't something that I can take back. This isn't something I can come back from, because once you do one bad thing, that's what you're remembered for. And I want to go down in history. And I've accepted that I will make sacrifices. But I have to be so sure that you will too, because I can't come back from this.
Darling, I've already made sacrifices. You just don't know it yet. Doing this, even talking to you right now, is betraying the one person that I vowed to be there for this whole time. I walked into this flower biome and I said to Jess, you know Jess, obviously, and I told her, it's me and you until the end. And even coming here, that is betrayal. That is a sacrifice that I was willing to make. So you can just trust me that I'm making sacrifices, Sweets.
Saf. Saf. Saf.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to write a story?
That's the goal.
Saf. I
Be blinded
think
by your morals.
my morals, I can't just abandon them. But I think I'm putting myself first, and I can put my morals aside when the time comes, but I will not abandon them. I will side with you, Saf. Saf, I will be with you. We can start this story. We can write this story together. On the condition that I get to try to stay a good person to myself. To others, I will be the villain. I will be whatever you need me to be. But I have to try to stay true to myself. Let me try.
And stay true to yourself. Then try. I don't know how far you're gonna get with that, because it's gonna be damn hard to stay true to yourself when you're doing things that are just gonna be opposed to your moral sweets. Everything you're gonna do with me, they're gonna oppose to everything that you've been taught. Because being remembered here, that's your goal, right? You want to be remembered, but being remembered means you need to do something big, and doing something big means abandoning all those things that have kept you sane, even though you're in a cobblestone shack, so I don't know how sane you can actually be. But the sanity that you have left, you're gonna have to get rid of it eventually if you want to be remembered, sweets. You can try. I'll let you try.
You're asking me to do this for you, Saf.
No, I'm asking you to do it for you, sweets. I don't want to be a one-man show. But if you join me, you'll be untouchable. And when someone is untouchable, they don't touch anymore. They don't feel anymore. They don't give a fuck about anything anymore. I don't give a fuck about anything. I mean, I'm a person who just threw away what a ton of years of friendship for this, for trying to make history here.
Make history.
So try and keep these morals that you have, but once you're untouchable, like I said, you won't be able to be touched anymore. And that's when you're free, because loyalty, sweets, loyalty only gets you so far. And then once you cut the strings of loyalty, it's a smooth road from there. Let me put it like that.
You sound like you speak from experience.
Because I do, sweets. I speak from a lot of fucking experience that I'm not going to get into. A lot of fucked up things have happened, sweets.
I can tell you're going down this road without me or not. And I see an opportunity. I know an opportunity when I see one. And I don't have many opportunities left. I've done what I can. Saf, I'm with you. I want to go down in history beside you.
Well, then let's go down in history together. There's just so many plans that I have. There's so many things that we can do. This place is solely undeveloped thus far. There's not a lot happening, like you said at the beginning. There's so many things. And sweet, can I let you in on a little secret? A little secret. I've been going around and stealing things from people. Things that are attached to. I'll bring up Jess again. She's attached to these two stupid discs. I stole them, and when she noticed, there's gonna be a rampage. I've stolen some pets as well. And when people are attached to things, and once those attachments are cut or taken away from them, then you have power over that person. Do you know what this is?
That's Smexy.
Yeah, Smexy. I stole Smexy. But, for instance,
So you're not gonna
Charlie
bring
has a
Smexy
horse and
back?
oh, he's dead to me, man. Smexy is an attachment that Smexy is an attachment that has.
I'm so sorry. Continue.
Okay.
That's one for the bloopers. Keep going. You were saying.
Smexy is an attachment that Rat has. And as soon as I took that, Rat instantly went to other people and was like, where the fuck is my dumb fish? And that means I have power over Rat. And once they all blame each other, something's gonna need to happen that controls people, that is sort of like a government. And when that idea is proposed, people aren't gonna oppose it. They want something to be fixed out of this. They want their items back. So My plan is I'm gonna propose a government suite. I'm gonna propose that we have something that keeps us all in check. And once we do, I'm gonna blow that fucking stage to smithereens. Because then they're gonna know there are villains among them.
Are we ready to be the
I've thought about this
villains?
for a while. Yeah, been ready.
You definitely seem to have it planned out.
I've had this planned out for a while now, even before we got here. I had a slight suspicion that there would be people here.
I'm gonna put my trust in you, Staff. Because I know
You won't
that
regret
you
it.
will lead me into history. You will lead me into immortality.
That's all you want, huh? History.
History is important to me.
You can tell, because you seem to want the fame from it, huh?
I want to be remembered, Staff. I don't want to be forgotten. I want to
Oh.
make the most of this life, and I don't want other people to forget it.
Oh, then you're with me now, so people are gonna remember you, because, well, there's a lot of trouble we can cause.
Just people
And
remember the
well,
bad more than the good.
there will be no history unless we write it.
A new chapter begins. Hello! This is. Oh, wait. I'm gonna end stream and start a new one. We're gonna do a post lore, a chill post lore stream. Hold up.